And welcome back to another edition of the Change My Mind podcast.
I won't change my mind because I don't have to, because I'm an American.
Yes, you are. And through the other side of the ether, I am Wesley Sykes, and he is the shirt to my pants. It's Mr. Nicholas J. Esquire, fashionista for hire.
I think that's very generous. The picks that are going to be made today are definitely going to be wide-ranging, just looking at your background versus what I already know I have in all my notes. And then we also have a third person in the mix, too.
That's true. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a selection of cowboy boots at one point or another on your end there, but I'm not going to rule that out just yet. And because this week we will be doing a draft to see who can create the most iconic movie outfit of all time. So maybe, maybe we're talking a leather jacket from Neo, or maybe, the Ray-Ban sunglasses from Top Gun, stuff like that. You're trying to make the best ensemble there. And to help us with this draft, actually, is a returning guest, Mac, from the Mac&Gu program.
Yes, very excited to have Mac.
For trillions of years, only one name has been synonymous with the world of high fashion.
Jeffrey McNamara.
Yes, Jeffrey McNamara. Mac, you may know him, again, for the Mac&Gu program, but all great stuff there. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today.
You got that from Gu. Where? He only gave us the short version of it?
Oh, no. We're going to play the full version when we introduce the whole thing,
And I don't step
but
on
this
it.
was just a little bit of a tease to get people, just get the tip in.
Well, you know what? It worked with me because I wanted more of that. I love
it's one of my favorite bits from the Mac&Gu program. I think it's Mac&Gu at the movies now. They've been rebranded a couple times. But before we get to all of that, we need to hit a little bit of a serious note here. I need a public apology from the Northwestern grad about the despicable hazing incident regarding this football team here. As a former lifelong fraternity brother, I, for one, do not condone any sort of hazing incidents. I think it gives us and fellow ilk a bad name. So please give me the apology before I cancel you.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff's crazy, man. And then, dude, so you see that, and I know you didn't see this already because I saw it maybe a half hour before the show, but there's not hazing, but there's baseball stuff going on at Northwestern. That had happened earlier in this season. I think you and I had talked about it, but now there's more going on there. So it's just right now, the athletic department is just an absolute mess. What's crazy is I used to not be the biggest fan of the AD when I was there, but he nothing like this ever happened. So I got to at least give him that. But
it's kind of just sounding like boys being boys, a little dry humping, right? Was that about the extent of it?
With the football stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. I read some of it, but I didn't read all of it. And it just seems like it keeps being a lot of the one group says this, one group says that. I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's a mess. I mean, I honestly don't know, Wes.
Yeah, so. It's very interesting. So, nevertheless, I'm a little bit worried. We got a hangout coming up, and in a group chat, the last message that was posted, that was from me at 10:30 a.m. was, I'm going to have to keep my head on a swivel this weekend around any former Northwestern athletes. If I see any of you tapping your heads, it's on. To which that received zero reply.
Yeah.
No. So I think the Northwestern grads are a little uptight right now. Or maybe I'm just making a bad poor impression. Who knows?
No, they probably just don't know what to say because they don't know you and they don't know how to read any of that. So they'll be fine. They'll I'm sure they'll have plenty to say on that and the baseball chaos that's going on, which I think is different, but also still not great. I don't know. I care more about that honestly right now because that program's just been a mess.
It's troubling because my previous message also went unresponsive, which was referring to a potential stripper we're hiring for you.
Oh, well, I already know that's not happening because if that happens, then people are going to get in a lot of trouble.
How do you feel about anal ring toss at stripper events?
What?
No. See, I thought you guys were all into the hazing stuff here. I thought that was just standard operating procedure. You guys, you never participated in anal ring toss?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know how that
works.
I
think you can imagine what would happen if you were to have a stripper and then ring toss and then you throw in the term anal.
Oh, okay. Once you start talking about it,
you break it down. Yeah. word by
Yeah.
word.
No, I can't say I've ever even thought of that idea before. So,
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I
yes.
have been a part of many a stripper rush events during the fraternity years, the
Ah,
glory years. So I could help out in that place.
okay, good to know. Well, this is not a weekend that we're going to need any of that kind of stuff. This is all about relaxing and playing as much old school Xbox as we can.
Stinky.
Wow. Are you talking about the ring tossing still? Because that would be more
Yes. Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Let's switch gears.
Morphin' time.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found this on Disney Plus, season 1, episode 3 of Secret Invasion. You still haven't watched it yet. You're still on a protest there over.
Yep. Do you want to talk about it for the listeners? Because I'll take my headphones off. real
No,
quick
I
so you
just
can
think I think it's very enjoyable. I think this is actually a lot of the things that I've been clamoring for out of Disney Plus. It's not as it moves a little slow. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I like where it's going. The whole espionage, spy thriller, political aspect of it, I really enjoy. It's very confusing. I think I've watched the episode once or twice, so you just kind of got the most recent one, so it's kind of tough to pick up on some things, but I definitely enjoy it. Yeah, you got to catch up, man. It's
confusing
good.
in the right ways.
Yeah, like you don't really like. I'm not really sure what's happening, but I'm intrigued to find out what's going on.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I got a lot of TV watching to do because the first half of the third season of The Witcher is out now too. I didn't have any time to watch this week, and we have one bachelor party coming up, and I'm recovering from another one, so it's been a little bit of a ride.
Oh, okay, all right. And then this is Henry Cavill's final season here, right? Is that right, or is he filming the final season?
No, this is his final season. It is not the final season. Liam Hemsworth is supposed to be taking over.
That's right.
He's reading the books to make sure he's prepared for the show. I mean, isn't that what fucking everybody does nowadays with these things? It's so stupid.
Well, and wasn't that Cavill's problem? I don't know.
Cavill's problem was they were deviating from the books. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, who knows?
It's going to happen again. So annoying.
Let's see what else do we have in trending now.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found this all over the internet. Deadpool 3, rumored castings. You got everything running there. And this is kind of turning into a multiverse of madness, perhaps even a Flash situation there. We got the leaked yellow Wolverine suit on Hugh Jackman. I don't know if you got a chance to see that or avoided that on the internet. That looks actually pretty cool. But Nick, this may come as a shock to you and any of our listeners from day one. But I'm out on Marvel spoilers now. I don't want them.
Wow. That is, I know we kind of talked about it recently. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Well, no, it's just because this is becoming the best part of the movies. Like, it's not really the story or the connective tissue or where it's going. We don't really know what's happening. So the best part of the movies now are just the cameos, and we're getting them already, and to get us to go see the movie. And it's like, no, I'm going to go see the movie anyway. Let me be surprised by these cool cameos and not just like looking at my clock waiting for the next cameo to pop up.
Yeah, I do not blame you. I don't blame you at all. And yeah, when it comes to the Wolverine suit, I did see that. I'm stunned at how good that looks.
Yeah, it looks cool. That looks cool.
Always thought there's no way they can make this look good in live action. But yeah, there's a ton of cameos. We've seen them all. It kind of stinks. But at the same time, I feel like this is giving me insight as to what the plot will be. And I'm sure you've seen it. And I'm pretty sure we've talked about it in some capacity before. I don't want to spoil that for the people, but I feel like I've floated that idea for doing Deadpool, that doing this particular story from the comics at some point would be awesome. If I didn't talk about it here, I might have said it on TLDR. I will say I talked about that series on TLDR at some point. So I would love to see that happen here. Yeah, I really hope the idea that I'm thinking it's going to turn into that everybody's kind of
kills the universe, right?
Right. Well, I guess you're just going to flat out say it. Sure.
Well, yes, I mean, we're already talking about all the rumors and innuendos here.
Yep. Everybody's talking about it. I haven't seen anybody say that is what's going to happen, but all these cameos with all the Fox, like Marvel people, is making me think this is what's going to happen. So I would love to see that. It's one of the best Deadpool stories of all time.
All right. So maybe we do that there. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Found this in a theater near you, perhaps soon. Who's going to win the weekend box office in 2 weeks? Oppenheimer or Barbie? It's all the rage. It's the biggest question right now. Are you right winged or left winged? Are you voting for Trump or Biden? Oppenheimer, Barbie, Elon Musk, Zuckerberg. What are we doing?
It's you bring
It's
up
a lot of names.
the last one, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk. I never thought I'd be on possibly on Zuckerberg's side in anything, but geez.
Yeah,
Although I did ride in a Tesla this weekend, West, where the driver did like the auto drive thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a dream. It was crazy. I'm still like rattled by it.
I would not do that.
I don't think if we were ever to get one, I would never do that, but I experienced it. I can say that at least. Smooth ride though.
Cross
But
that off the bucket list. Yeah.
Oppenheimer or Barbie? I think I'm more excited for Oppenheimer, but I do think Barbie's going to crush it in the box office. Not by like an overwhelmingly like an embarrassing amount, but it's going to definitely beat it comfortably. Like I'm going to say 15 million.
Yeah, I would say Barbie probably wins the box office smash. Although like I'm interested in Oppenheimer, but I'm more intrigued by Barbie. Like I know what our Oppenheimer is, but like Barbie, I don't really know what it is. And I just saw this clip now of like Ryan Gosling doing this Ken song, like I'm Just Ken, and it's very interesting. And it's like kind of got some depth and some humor into it, and it's like very dry. I don't know. I'm like, what's going on with this movie? It all looks kind of like a toy background, but it's real. I've been hearing allusions that it's like a spin on Wizard of Oz, which is like an interesting storyline if that's kind of how what they're doing with this. I don't know. So I'm very interested by it. I would never see it in theaters. I would watch that in the comfort of my own home where, no one would see me and the rest of my naked Barbie dolls, that I've been just sporting.
I don't know if I'm going to see them both in the same weekend, but I'm definitely seeing both of these in theaters. The missus wants to see the Barbie real bad, and anything Cillian Murphy's in, I'm interested in. Which, by the way, this was not in our trending now notes, but it looks like there's a chance we're going to get a third installment from the 28 days, 28 weeks later, and I think it's 28
I did
years
see that
later.
over the weekend. Yeah,
Cillian Murphy might be involved in it. Even if he wasn't, I would absolutely be in that universe. Like the story has been great in those first two, but you bring him back in, oh my God, that would be amazing.
So it's 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and then they're going to go to 28 years. They're just going to skip over months.
They said, yeah, that's what it said was years. That'd be fine if they want to do months and then try years. And I would love to see it. Whatever they do, I'm interested in it.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
That's fair.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What a transition, Nick. Speaking of zombies, Zombieverse coming out in early August. This is a Netflix show that you just put me on to.
Yep.
Where it's a reality TV show that looks Asian. I don't know where in Asia or if it's like a Squid. Is it Squid Games? Is that
Squid Game? Yep.
Yeah. So that was Korean, right? So maybe it's like a Korean type of show there, but it's real people in like. Maybe you can explain this better here.
Yeah.
I just watched it.
It looks like it's going to be like a zombie type setting, like where you have all these actors dressed up playing as zombies and you have to be able to survive the game. It looks like it's an obstacle course. I don't know if it like extends beyond that, like just a bunch of different obstacle courses, but it's like, it's a test to see if you can survive. I'll tell you what, I've never been more interested in a game show in my life. I absolutely want to watch this. The zombies look pretty good. I don't think they're not like, Walking Dead quality.
Are they American Gladiator zombies? That's what I want to know.
I don't know the answer to that.
They should be. If they were just like roided up and then maybe they got like a tennis ball machine gun around there that they can arm themselves with.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just spitballing here. Like that would be the ultimate show. When that show comes over to America, that's the change that we do.
It'll be everything bigger, better, right? Yeah, of course. But no, I'm very interested in watching this. I think I'm going to binge the shit out of it.
It's interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out because that seems kind of freaky there. And yeah, they do some crazy stuff overseas. What they do for television over there.
And I will say too, before we go into the comic book minute, I've never seen a game show where it's like I actually would love to try this thing out. I don't know if I don't know if I could survive it. I hope I could, but I would love to test it out.
A superb choice.
We're moving right along here.
Yes. All right. Comic book minute from DC. The Night Terrors event continues this week from Marvel. We got the next issue of Rogue and Gambit. Then from Boom, we have Sirens of the City issue 1. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about this other than the artist is Kerry Randolph. He's the artist on the series Excellence, which is a Skybound series that I talked about early on in TLDR. I don't know if it got canceled or what happened, but there were a lot of delays. Haven't gotten a new issue of that, but I love Kerry Randolph's art. So I am very much looking forward to checking this out. And I will talk about it on TLDR this week, which we'll be doing a mainline episode this week. I don't remember what Joe's going to be talking about. He definitely told me, but I know I am talking about a Dark Horse book that is a spy story. So very excited to get into that. But that is it. I think I did it under a minute for the comic book minute.
Oh, I love that. Makes editing for me so much easier. You know, that's a huge thing. Love that.
Okay. Yeah, editing my ass.
I do some editing. I can do a little chop up there on the YouTube.
Yes, you do.
All the
you do.
People there. Smash that like button.
This is very true.
How dare you?
I forgot. My bad. All right, will you bring it?
It's morphin' time.
All right, so now we're gonna get to our main topic here. I'm kind of struggling on what to call this here. This is iconic movie outfits draft. Does that sound a little wordy to you?
I mean, it works. It's just weird because it's also we're doing a whole mishmash of things. I don't know. Like we're not just picking an outfit. We're picking components of an outfit. Maybe our guest.
Well, we're building an outfit.
Yes, I know. This is true. It could be a build a movie outfit draft. I don't know.
There's a lot of contrast here. Anyway, we're bringing on a Maxinista, if you will, here. Fleetwood J Mac. You follow him on Twitter for all the hot takes or any gripes, or maybe even immaculate grid info there. He is one half of the Mac&Gu program, Mac&Gu at the Movies. Smash that like button on YouTube. It is Jeffrey McNamara.
For trillions of years, only one name has been synonymous with the world of high fashion.
Jeffrey McNamara.
With a keen eye for complementary colors.
The colors don't complement each other,
Jeffrey
so they're clashing hardcore.
McNamara.
And giving us the fashion standpoint in letter grade form.
From a fashion standpoint, this is an F.
And lastly, his 3 favorite articles of clothing.
T-shirts,
Jeff
golf polos, jerseys.
McNamara.
So they're clashing hard. This is an F. From a fashion standpoint, this is an F. So they're clashing hardcore. From a fashion standpoint, so they're clashing hardcore.
McNamara.
This is
so good to hear that sounder again for the first time in quite some time. Incredibly long. Boys, it's good to be here. Nicholas, as a one-time anal ring toss champion, it could be either a cigar tube or something else that holds that spot. And the rings are the little light up sticks, little glow sticks made into ring form. And you throw them.
Interesting.
So, I've got a bachelor party coming up myself in Newport.
Oh, so you're familiar. It's a great time. You want to make sure you don't slam dunk.
No,
that mistake has happened once before, and it ended.
I'm sure he took a hard foul right after that.
He did not get an invite to the fraternity. I'll tell you that much.
I'm happy to be
you
here.
live and you learn.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here to be drafting some fashion items today. My main issue here, and again, I didn't know really what to call it either. Outfit, clothing, accessories.
Yeah.
I feel like all my shit's gonna clash, so I'm trying to build an outfit that someone might wear too. I don't know if that's gonna be possible.
I wish that, because mine's gonna be so out there. I wish that I know we have obviously Billy D, but he's plenty busy, and Joe's busy. But maybe the other Billy D we could get on this in some way. I would love to see somebody mishmash all of these outfits together and then put our heads on them, and then maybe give them a grade or something.
I like that. I like
yes,
that.
Yes, absolutely. And maybe we'll actually put a poll out for once too. That's a nice recurring theme.
You didn't do it last week.
The polls are being used for anal ring toss. That's what's happening. It's not available right now.
Commitment.
But while I explain the rules here, because they're going to be very long and convoluted here, Nick, can you pull up a draft generator?
Already got it.
You got it pulled up. Oh, that's beautiful here.
Wow,
okay, so
look at you guys.
I'm going to have to do this on the fly then. So we're going to be drafting 6 positions here. We got 1 shirt, 1 pair of bottoms, pants, shorts, anything like that. Maybe get creative. Maybe a pair of Speedos. Who knows? Shoes of some sort. And then you have a jacket, hoodie, vest, a coat, something to go over your shirt. And then accessory number 1, accessory number 2. Those are kind of like free plays. Those could be a watch. That could be earrings, sunglasses, hat, A
I got.
belt,
I,
who knows?
There's I got
Nipple rings.
There's a lot you could. Well, you could do that. Yes, this is true. I got weird with it. I'm curious where you're going to stand on some of these, Wes. We'll do honorable mention at the end too for things that didn't get picked
Of
that we
course,
I like
of course,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I,
All right.
I had a really hard time preparing the bottoms for this. I
Thank
have
Not
you.
a lot of bottoms.
I have a list
bottoms
of
don't
3,
stand out.
so I'll be okay. But I had a hard time finding them.
I will tell
They
you.
might be forced off the board then. First off the board.
Oh, okay. We'll see. I don't want to tip my hand either way, but I will give us the draft order here. So the draft order that I used gave us Mac drafting first overall.
Wow.
Coming in
Love that
at
for me.
number 2, the sandwich pick is going to be Wesley Sykes.
Oh,
And then,
got
uh,
boned.
And then I am last. And obviously, we are doing this snake draft style because Keith is not on the show, so we're safe to do that. But yes, that's what we're doing. And as you mentioned, Wes, we are drafting for 6 categories, whatever order you want to go in. Mac, we're picking anything from TV and film, correct? That's where we've limited to.
Well, I was just going with movies, but if you
just did
prepared,
movies, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Nope, that's what you guys did. All right.
Okay.
I mean, you can take TV stuff. We'll just boo you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh
it
no.
was very
An
clear.
asterisk.
The instructions were very clear, Nick.
Oh no, my fuck. Okay. All right. Well, all right. I'm fine. We'll be fine. Go ahead. Mac.
Well, and before we get started here, just real quick, I just maybe keep this in mind at the end. Question for the end here: what are you going to be doing in this drafted outfit? Maybe keep that in mind.
Okay. All right. Good question. Good
Okay.
something to think about there. Yep.
Okay.
But yes, Mac, with the first overall pick, please lead us off.
All right, so I'm actually stoked I got the number 1 pick because I'm building my whole outfit around this. Now, it may end up being my accessory, but I'll draft it here as in the jacket, hoodie, vest category. I'm taking Marty McFly's red vest from Back to the Future. It's just completely iconic. And as an over thing, it allows, it's sort of an accessory, but it allows a shirt underneath or a sweater underneath to shine.
That's nice. It's definitely stood out there. It's a little too puffy, though. Like I
It's a
like
bit
a
puffy.
thinner vest, but
No, I
of
agree.
the era, it stands out.
For sure.
Damn, that's a good pick, Mac. It didn't even cross my mind. I like that one. Shit.
So
Okay.
I only have one shirt picked out here because probably poor research. I didn't really expand too much about what I want to do. Much like what Mac just said, I'm building an outfit that I would want to wear out. I want to actually wear. I'm hoping it doesn't clash. So I'm going with Danny Zuko's tight black shirt from Greece. It's classic. It's simple. It stands out. It goes with everything. You could wear it to a nightclub. You could wear it to a funeral. It all works.
That's a solid pick. Solid foundation for an outfit.
I'm starting with a foundation I want to build. Plus, it's if I know you're a big Grease fan. You're a big musical guy.
I am. I thought you were taking the T-Birds jacket there.
Oh no! So I got plenty of jackets lined up.
Yeah.
That was an easy category for me.
It
So I
was,
feel like I can hang back a little bit on it.
I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room in I think Mac's pick was great, and of course it's definitely like a number 1 overall type of pick. But I think when you're talking about the amount of options that you have, for me, jacket, hoodie, vest, I feel like there's other things you can incorporate there. I'm gonna wait a little bit on that category. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna go next. Obviously, I got the 3rd and 4th. So I'm gonna go actually with an accessory. This is gonna be a pretty loud statement, I think, wherever I go. There'll definitely be places I will not be allowed with this accessory. And I know what you guys are thinking. No, we are not sticking with the anal rings theme in this one. This would actually be problematic in that game. I'm gonna go with Master Shredder's Steel Claws as one of my accessories.
It'd be problematic in a lot of different ways in the bedroom. Yeah.
Yes.
So you are gearing up for a fight then?
Yes, I am ready to go.
I did not think that we might have to fist fight each other. I'm going to be in trouble if that's the case.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. I was trying to actually look my best to maybe get some poon.
Well, my thing is I just want to look cool as hell. Anytime we look with a comic book too, especially it's the character looks really cool. I'm interested, even if I don't know the writer or the artist. I want if the art's good and then it has a cool look. I'm interested. So I'm going to start out with Shredder's Claws because, oh my God, those things are as badass as it gets.
Now, do you pick Shredder's claws because they're not a part of him as opposed to Wolverine's claws, which are technically a part of him?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would say
that's
that would.
interesting.
I would say that would not be allowed.
Yeah,
And
that
honestly,
makes sense.
the only reason Shredder's claws were not one of the first accessories I thought of, but thankfully I have a Master Shredder sitting right next to my work desk at home, so I was all set.
Now, could an adamantium skeleton be an accessory?
I don't think so.
That's a question we have to ask.
I feel like an accessory has to be on the outside.
Yes.
So that rules that out.
In 2023, there's a lot of things that could be accessories that you can get added or taken away from your bodies. I don't know. I think it's all open, you know? Just, I just want to ask the question.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So next, I think I'm going to go with shoes for this next one. And I know, Wes, you thought, oh, maybe Nick will take cowboys. But I'll tell you what, man, I could definitely, cowboy boots. I could definitely think of cowboy boots like from movies, but I couldn't think of like who they belong to necessarily, other than obviously Ted Mosby in How I Met Your Mother, which is obviously a show, but also those are embarrassing red boots. Yeah, but I can't go with any like iconic boots other than like there's the one from Roadhouse, the guy that has the boot that has like a blade that sticks out of it, but that's that's pretty badass. But it's also, you know what? Now that we're talking about doing it for a fight, I think I got to take those boots. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I can't believe I talked myself into that. Wow. I had a totally different pick there, but now that I'm leaning towards fighting, I got to go with those.
So knives on your fingers and knives on your boots.
Yes.
You are a dangerous man. You're going to be slow, though, so we'll just run away from you.
I'll tell you what, those won't even be the most dangerous part of my outfit. I'm telling you right now.
That's a big market tease right there.
Now, if I were to take in my turn here, Heath Ledger's Joker's knife boot, now we could just have a little kicking fight there, and that would be really fun.
Yeah, shit, that's a good.
Just
call.
really just tearing up our shins.
Damn.
I'm not going to go that route though. I'm going to be able to. I think I can save my pants and bottoms. I feel like that's going to stay, so I think I can hold off on that for a while. I'm going to go with sneakers, and we're going to go right back to the Future. Marty McFly's Nike Mag sneakers from Back to the Future Part 2. You can actually buy these in real life. I haven't, so I guess I could do this here. But yeah, I'm going to go with Marty McFly's Mag sneakers. They're super cool.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I was really hoping they were going to slide to me here because I was going to take him with one of my next two and just build Marty McFly, I guess. No, great pick. Awesome looking shoe. So awesome, so popular that, like you said, they literally created them in real life.
Yeah, that's an awesome one. There's a couple shoes that like we talk about that where they go and make them in real life. There's actually a pair that I own that I considered picking for this draft, but obviously I went in a different direction. I'm curious if Mac ends up going there.
And I think I'm going for it. I'm trying to go a little understated here, so I need something to kind of stand out. The shoes will do that. Let the shoes talk in the outfit. That's where I'm building here.
Yeah, that's the foundation. That's a good one right there for sure. Ah, shit. All right. So that changes my pick here a little bit. I think I'm going to build on my upper layer here. Really, really make a nice top. I'm going to take the Vote for Pedro t-shirt from Napoleon Dynamite. And the red text of the Vote for Pedro will also be complemented by the red vest of Marty McFly. Iconic t-shirt, comfortable because it's just a regular t-shirt, instantly recognizable, and everyone gets that reference. And I'm going to piggyback that with John Belushi's college sweatshirt from Animal House. Just
that's a nice
plain gray, says college right across the front, and that's going to look nice underneath my vest as well.
Okay, so we'll have the vest and the accessory, and then the jacket.
Officially getting moved to the accessory category.
Gotcha,
I gotta say, I was not thinking about taking the Vote for Pedro shirt originally, but then as I kind of started going with the look that I've developed, I was like, oh, this would be a nice little like weird contrast to have Vote for Pedro with my boots and my Shredder steel claws. But you fucking ruined that, you bastard.
Sorry. Well, he took one from me, I took one from you.
All right, there we go. All right, so I got to take one from Wes now. I got it.
This is a strong New England look here with the gray college sweatshirt with the red vest jacket. I could see that in the fall, maybe outdoors at a tailgate sort of thing, college party.
Yep,
I can see that.
I've worn a similar outfit myself in the past, so like you said, I'm sort of building something that I could see myself wearing.
And maybe Nick is too. Who knows? Maybe there's something about Nick that we just haven't found out yet. He's just really into knife play.
Yeah.
So this is going back to me here. I'm back in the middle, nice in the sandwich. So I was thinking, this is okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with a pack of Morley cigs. So if you're unfamiliar with Morley cigarettes, like I was, I had to do a Google search on this. This is the most popular brand of fictional cigarettes. It's been used for like 60 years in movies and television and apparently even video games. So give me a pack of Morley cigs as an accessory to roll up into my tight black t-shirt and the sleeve right there. So I can just kind of roll it up and go real greaser style with it.
Yeah, you gotta compliment that T-shirt with those cigs. I oddly knew that because, of course, Gu knew that. He led me down that path one day. I think they created the brand so that they didn't have to pay any real cigarettes any money, and it's just stuck around for so long.
Exactly, and it looks almost like a pack of Marlboros.
Right.
Marlboros, yeah.
Okay. That is I like that, Wes. I like the direction you're taking it. I'm obviously going in a very different direction. I'm curious if we're gonna like list off our scenarios afterwards. So I got back-to-back picks here. All right. So I told you that I was gonna have something that's more dangerous than the knife boots and the shredder steel claws. I think I'm gonna do that here with one of my back-to-back picks. So under jacket, hoodie, vest. This is the moment of truth, actually, here, Wes. I'm curious. Would a cape be allowed in that situation?
Yeah, I think so. That goes over a poncho, maybe.
Covers the shoulders.
That's like half of a poncho.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so then in that case, I think there are two pretty strong capes that are out there that could be very helpful in this situation. I think most people now would go with one that we've seen in the MCU a lot, but I'm actually going to go with one that I think Mac will appreciate a little bit more, and Lord knows I will. I'm going to go with Spawn's cape as my jacket, hoodie, vest category pick.
Wow. I think I have a list of 30 things, and I'm about to say I don't think any of my things are on your list.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I have some more like normal picks in here, but
you can't use them anymore.
Nick is gonna. The second accessory is gonna be black eyeliner, so you can hang out Hot Topic.
Currently, Nick's character is nude with claws, boots, and a cape.
Well, it's got me thinking about strippers. So
there it is. Yeah, that's good.
I guess we just have different ideas for that. But yeah, well, when we get to pants, that'll be probably my most tame pick because I just have no fucking clue what to do there. But you know what? Let's keep getting weird. I'm gonna go with accessory number one. And again, I'm not sure where you're gonna stand on this one, Wes. You did set the rules. This was all your idea. I'm gonna go with again, I'm prepared for a fight. Maybe I don't need this because I have Spawn's cape and in the steel claws and the steel toe boots. But I want it anyways because it could give me some extra range. I'm going to go with Saruman's staff, walking stick. Because why not?
Sure. It's a walking stick, yeah.
I can use it climbing up mountains. I can use it to get people from long range. And Saruman's stick, I feel like it fits a little bit better. Maybe it's a little bit more powerful, full of a statement because it's white as opposed to Gandalf the Grey's actual wood staff, like brown wood staff. But either way, yeah, I wanted to go with Saruman over Gandalf on this one.
Okay. All right. So this is really now. How do the claws kind of work with the walking stick?
Right.
Does that kind of get the grip action work, or have you thought about this?
Yeah, I actually did think about this. I was like, how is this gonna look? It'll look fucking weird, but it feels right.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So you know what I could do? I could just go with the one. Like this day, I want to bring the staff out. Maybe I just only rock one steel claw. I feel like that would look good.
After your picks, I feel like Dwight Schrute playing second, where I'm wearing the exact same stuff. I have the exact same job, except I can just fly.
Yeah, that's going to be it there. I'm not sure if we really thought outside the box here on this. All right, so this is back to me here in the middle. Let's see. Okay, so I got the sneakers. I got the shirt. I got one accessory. I'm going to go with the jacket. Give me Ryan Gosling's white bomber jacket with the scorpion emblem from Drive. Super badass. Bringing back the bomber jacket. So now I got the white jacket with the black t-shirt and the Nike shoes. And I got a pack of cigs there just ready to rip. So I'm like a new age James Dean.
It's a great look. It's a great look.
Strong look.
I love that jacket. I love that jacket. And obviously the black shirt underneath is going to make that pop. Great pick.
I did show up in my research, and I by the way, I love Drive, but I'll never forget. I was watching it with my dad and my brother. I think did that come out when we were like high school-ish?
Like 2010, maybe?
Yeah.
2010?
Yeah,
okay, so high school, college range. Okay. But I remember my dad saying out loud for watching the movie, is he going to fucking talk in this movie? First, 30 minutes, just nothing. Crickets.
He's made a great career without saying anything.
Yes.
He's really mastered that. He's just sit there. He just plays like everyone's bluff. I would love to see him in a negotiating meeting where he just sits down, crosses his legs, and then stares across from the other table and won't break until the other guy talks. I think he just talks himself up. He's like, 5 million. No. Okay. We'll give you 10 million then. All right.
I think growing up, the master at just looking cool without actually doing anything was Will Smith. And I think Ryan Gosling has taken that mantle over for him. He can just stand in the room and he looks great.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
with this
agree.
movie and with Crazy Stupid Love, I
Yep.
mean, that was like a whole different level, right?
I didn't want, obviously I was going in a very different direction than Crazy Stupid Love, but I honestly thought one of you guys were going to have a pick from that. I didn't expect Drive. I actually have Drive on my list too.
Yeah, yeah. I looked at some things there, some pant options there, but I've realized the pants are all the same. Nothing's really going to stand out if I get an iconic pair of slacks.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm weighing here. So I've got a list of 3 pants, and I don't really love any of them. Not for my outfit, anyways. But I think the one that's going to make the most sake or make the most sense is Rocky's gray sweatpants from Rocky 2. The montage running through the streets, comfy gray
yeah.
sweats. Conservative pick here, but it's going to work with the outfit I'm building. So that gives me a shirt, pants, a jacket, 1 accessory, so I need shoes and another accessory. Wes took my top shoes option, and although I kind of want to take Dorothy's ruby red slippers here, I'm gonna take the Nike Blazers in the white and Carolina blue from the American Cinema Classic, Like Mike.
Dude.
Oh, that was on there. That was there. Yeah,
that was on the list too. I was thinking about that. That's a great one. By the way, that the whole story in that, in case anybody know, it's total bullshit. Because Michael Jordan didn't like Nike till he was right out of college.
I'm trying to think. Right? Did he wear Adidas at Carolina, or were they wearing Nikes then? I don't know.
He had
Converse?
to wear that. He had to wear a pair of shoes that whatever they were like sponsored by, but then he would switch right out of them. Now this is what they say in Air, which seems to be more realistic than Like Mike, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, so with this pick, I may or may not now have the basketball prowess of A1 Michael Jordan.
I think you do. This is the second life where you're just the same person, but you're just really good at basketball now.
I kill it in the rec leagues on Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Oh, now you can get out of a fight with me too. You just got to jump away. Didn't see this coming.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So it's still with you now on the pants to close out.
No, I took the Rocky pants.
That's right.
He goes last. Yeah,
that's right. I had you in the last wrong spot here. I got lost in the snake, fellas. Okay, so it's to me. It's time now. There's a lot of different things that could go with the accessories. I got the pack of cigs. I think the other option here is the Springfield Armory M1 911 pistol. It's a gold pistol. It's Nick Cage's gun from Face Off. So I think it would match well with that. I'm obviously going to need a little bit of protection in this situation. I got a guy who can jump through the gym and someone with knives on his boots. So I think I need to protect myself just a little bit. And I think if I'm going for a Miss Justeria girl type of look there, I'm going to need to, protect myself from all these upset bows.
Yeah, I can't believe how much I've influenced you guys now with all of my picks. I did not see this coming at all. If this was Billy on there here with us, he'd be bullying me the entire time. He's going to be so disappointed in you, Mac.
Oh, my guy's just, fight or flight. My guy's completely leaving. All set. See you later.
All right, my pick?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
All right, so and obviously, back to back. So I have shirt and pants. All right, shirt's a real tough one, and that's the one where I have I had a T-shirt lined up for that from a show, but I'm not going to go there because I don't want to run into any disqualification potential or anything like that. So I am pretty much down to 2 options here. I Got Wood, which is worn by Ed in Shaun of the Dead.
Great shirt.
And then I have the Flash Gordon shirt worn, of course, by Flash Gordon. Now in the past, Flash Gordon has really fucked me over because that was my walkout song in my junior year. And anytime you hear people make fun of my baseball stats in college, it's all because of my fucking junior year. It was a nightmare in the few games that I played in. So I'm thinking better of this. I'm not going with Flash Gordon.
That was too showboaty of a song.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it came back to bite you. You can't do that. Yeah.
It was either that or be basic and have a Dropkick Murphys.
I was going to say Dropkick Murphys. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, but if you look at my ERA, if you look at the splits ERA based on the musical artist of my walkout song, my ERA is like sub 4. I think when you take those games out, the Flash Gordon games. But yeah,
I need Carmine Analytics to start analyzing walkout music and then like in correlation to stats and see if what comes out there.
So how many years now have you been excusing your junior year for how bad your stats look?
I just never forgot
that felt deep seated.
It was, dude, I was so mad every time. Like dude, how can I mean, that was the hardest I'd ever thrown. And then up until even senior year, I was playing injured. So it's like, how do I not look at that and say, like, the fucking walkout song, you were just such a dumbass. You got so, like, your head got so big for no fucking reason. Oh, I'm going to go and do it because it's in TED and everyone will think it's cool. Jackass has like an 11 ERA in like 7 games. What the hell is this shit? So,
did you think it might be too much dry humping in the locker rooms?
That's the football locker room, Wes. It's not.
Well, I'm just, hey, I don't know. They're all the same at this point, you know?
No, you'll find out what happened in the baseball locker rooms this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope that's a promise.
It won't be I got wood. I'll tell you that right now. Or maybe it will be. Who knows? But, sorry. I got to make my other pick. Jeez,
yes,
I'm getting all caught up in my Flash Gordon stuff. Anyways, so pants. This is a tough one. It's funny, Wes, that you brought up Gosling's jeans and drive because I'm like, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to go with. The other one was like, I was like, Bradley Cooper's jeans and A Star Is Born. I don't know where else to go here. It's just, I want jeans. So they kind of go with everything and it brings this outfit together. So, I'm going to go with Ryan Gosling's jeans and drive.
Fair enough. Solid. Can't go wrong with denim.
I got wood. What's that from? I'm making notes here. What's that?
Shaun of the Dead
t-shirt. Yeah.
Yes. Worn by Ed. Might be a little big on me, but we'll make it work.
Okay, so this is coming back to me here.
For the Photoshop.
My pants. Much like Nick was just saying. I just wanted a pair of jeans, but I want something that's loose and comfortable. And I think this guy felt very comfortable in his own skin there. So give me Jake Gyllenhaal's Wrangler jeans from Brokeback Mountain. Felt very comfortable in them. So comfortable he took them off a couple of times. So I think this will work very well. Again, black t-shirt, white bomber jacket, Nike Mag sneakers, pack of cigs, gun. I'm like Americana all over the place.
Yeah, you could be in any movie from like 1945 to 1975.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready. Get maybe like a slick comb if I had an accessory number 3 that I could just stick in the back pocket of the Wranglers, so I can always just kind of take it out and just swoop back.
Those jeans may come with lube in them as well, so that's a free accessory.
It could, yes. So, hey, who knows? It might luck out. Score a nice Magnum condom in there, peeking out the back.
Oh, all right. I'll finish this off here. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm gonna take Mary Poppins' umbrella, the little parrot on the handle there. So now I definitely can escape from you guys' battle and just float above y'all because I want nothing to do with that. But as accessories go, pretty iconic.
That's great. I don't think I got any problems with that. And plus, if it rains, you're ready. You know, like an umbrella is a very classy accessory these days.
Right, and it could double as a club if I really needed to take a knock at someone.
Look, I like my outfit, but I think that Matt, and I'm not saying that I necessarily was like locked in to win it at this point, but Matt taking that right there, that was the absolute steal of the draft. You may win on that alone.
Now, was it James Bond or the Kingsman that had an umbrella that was like a shield that came out, but also shot guns? Was it the Kingsman?
Yeah, I think it was.
That would be a good one there too.
Yeah,
definitely thought about them at some point, but I just couldn't. It was some of that stuff was harder to find than I expected. Like finding, I kept typing in iconic pants. Like someone's gonna look at my browser history and have some questions for me going into this wedding.
Well, halfway through the prep, I had like 15 jackets and 1 pair of pants. So I was like, oh, maybe I should stop going down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, the jackets were fun. That was a fun category to go down here. But I found myself trying to get into the same mindset of Immaculate Grid. And like, all right, so what's like an old school movie here that I could think of that'll stand out? And I'm like racking my brain for it. And it just didn't pop out there. But before we run through our entire draft, and any honorable mentions? Who do we leave out?
I got quite a few. You want me to just run through everything I got?
Yeah, run through what you got.
All right. Alan's t-shirt from The Hangover, the one that has like the orange sun looking thing on it. Pretty good. I also thought Uma Thurman's whole yellow tracksuit might have been in play here from Kill Bill. That's pretty iconic look there.
I like that, but that's tough with the tracksuit.
I know. There's no guarantee you could get both unless you had the sandwich picks. Sloth's Superman cutoff shirt from the Goonies. I really thought about taking that instead of going with Pedro. I mentioned Dorothy's ruby red slippers. And then I was looking at some more accessories too. I was considering Neo's sunglasses from The Matrix. Can never have enough pairs of sunglasses. Also Bender's gloves from The Breakfast Club. Another iconic outfit accessory there. Doesn't really do anything for you, but it looks cool. And then Wesley Snipes' hat with the upturned bill from White Man Can't Jump. That's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
look, too.
Oh, that's
a good one. I like Tom Cruise Ray-Ban Wayfarers from Risky Business. I'm way more of a Wayfarer type of guy than aviator glasses. So I thought about that. The whip from Indiana Jones, that's just nice to carry around. That's kind of intimidating. You can get away quickly, but that's on the mind from Indiana Jones for me there. Scotty Smalls at long brim cap in the Sandlot. I thought that was kind of fun.
That's asking for an L there.
Yeah, that's a good time. That's a good time. If I was going to take I took the Morley Cigs. The other option was to go with Depp's cigarette holder from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I thought those were really cool. From back in the day, the old Virginia Slim moms used to use those so they wouldn't get cigarette smoke on their fingers and stuff. So interesting stuff there. What else do we have? How about the Boost Boots from Super Mario Brothers, the live action Super Mario Brothers movie?
I forgot about that. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
How about Red's black and red Komodo from Pineapple Express, Danny McBride?
Yeah,
Thought that would be nice if I was in a casual
Ooh.
mode there, just kind of relaxing. I think that would be cool. Austin Powers crushed blue velvet suit.
See, that's another one where
Yep.
you'd have to get sandwich picks there to guarantee you get the whole look.
Yeah, exactly. And because it would clash otherwise, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought maybe a couple leather jackets. I was really into a leather phase there with T2 Judgment Day,
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that,
there.
Denzel's leather jacket from Training Day, I had on my list as well. Which, if you were building that type of character, would have been good.
That would have been. How about a couple of James Bond watches there? So my favorite was the Omega Seamaster 300M. It has a grappling hook in it from The World Is Not Enough. So you don't even need the grappling gun of Batman as an accessory. You got the watch. You're still a debonair, dapper man. And you can just get out of there to really Irish exit.
I've never really been a watch guy. I just don't. I don't like them. I'll wear them like if I'm going out with a nice outfit, but on a day to day, I don't have anything on the wrist.
I need the metrics. I need the stats of the Apple Watch.
Need my
I need to know how many steps. Yeah, I need to know what my resting heart rate is. I need to know what the temperature is in Tempe right now. Like all that stuff.
I'll tell you what. I had a watch after college, and I didn't have them for a while. My brother got me one for his as a gift for like his wedding and stuff. And I'm blown away that how now when I don't wear it, like I will have days where like if I'm not wearing it, I check and it's like, oh fuck, I don't have my watch on. I never would have thought that would happen to me, but like it's happened multiple times recently.
Wow.
What about Ferris Bueller's vest from Ferris Bueller's Day Off there? It's not exactly cheetah print, but it's kind of like that.
Yeah. It's a little more slimming. Not a great look for a bigger guy, but it could work.
No, the skinny twinks, that's who really it's for.
Yeah.
They can pull it off there. How about the dude's loose knit cardigan from
great one.
Big Lebowski?
Great lounge attire.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, I was going for Mr. Steal Your Girl, so I wanted, you can't be looking like a schlub.
3 very, very different outfits. You got Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm a little more comfort fall type vibe, and Fryer's just trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, you may get a couple warnings from a local high school SRO. Like the school resource officers are going to be looking a little closely at them.
I got a couple. I definitely could have gone in a different direction here based on some of my picks, but hey, whatever. Wes, did you go through all of yours?
Yes, I did.
And Mac, did you go through all your jackets? You said you had like 15.
I do have a few more, but I didn't want to steal everyone's thunder.
No, go ahead, please.
All right,
you're not gonna steal my thunder.
We mentioned the T-Bird jacket. I thought here, if I went with Wes's sort of thing, that kind of look, I might have taken the Pink Ladies jacket as an accessory just from my gal. Throw it around her.
Oh, nice
little couple situation there.
Look at you thinking of others. That's a good move.
And then, of course, Tyler Durden's red leather jacket from Fight Club, and then also the Dusters from The Matrix. Other great jackets.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Nick didn't take that. Again, that just fits perfectly with what we're doing here.
Yeah, there is some stuff in there that I was thinking about like that. I mean, I did have Tyler Durden's red leather jacket. I mean, it's a great look too. I mean, I thought about it, but it's just like I wanted the cape so bad. And of course, the other cape that I was alluding to was Doctor Strange's cape. Obviously, could be very useful in a tight spot. Sticking with the whole jacket theme though, John Constantine's trench coat, Wolverine's leather jacket from Origins, a Ravager jacket, Sons of Anarchy cut, which if you actually wore one of those in public right now, you might have someone chirp you and make you take it off. Have you guys ever seen that video? Some guy gets bullied into taking off his Sons of Anarchy cut.
Oh, a real biker bullied him into taking it off. That's
he's like people have like bled and died for like these things. Like you can't wear it. It's like a show prop. It's like, what are you crazy? I have a shirt, but that's it. Moving on to the accessories. So I actually own, well, the chain got all kind of dirtied up, but my brother, again, he buys me a ton of stupid shit because he knows how I am. But I still have at least the Witcher medallion. But I would buy the necklace, but obviously not eligible because it's from a show. Tommy Shelby's Scally Cap from Peaky Blinders.
I was thinking about a Scally Cap from a movie. I was trying to think of a good Boston movie to choose that from there, but I can't pull off the Scally Cap. That's not for me.
I don't know if I could. Mac does, right? You own.
Yeah. I own. The problem with the Scally Cap is they make one sort of to complement like any outfit you could wear, and I own 4. And at what point do I need to stop buying Scally Caps? I think 4 is enough.
Yeah. Well, I will say with these, again, it would have fit my theme. Tommy hit a razor blades in the brim, so that was part of their thing. Anyways, yeah, clearly. Jack Sparrow's hat obviously would have been a loud statement. Indiana Jones's hat, the gloves from Drive. You brought up Bender's. Those were a great pick with the gloves. And then my last accessory, which I feel like, I don't know, maybe people are going to be annoyed that I didn't take this. I feel like I should have Magneto's helmet.
That's a huge miss. That's a huge miss.
I couldn't do it. I just felt I needed the other 2 accessories. As for the shoes, the only other one that I thought was like, I thought you guys might take, and I was considering doing before I talked myself into the Roadhouse boots, was Benny the Jet's PF Flyers.
Yes. So
and those are the ones
that dawned on me while we were doing this. Yeah.
I own Flyers, and you can get them real cheap. And there's a fucking reason you can get them cheap, because they suck. You need to have absolute flat feet for those to feel comfortable. They used to kill me.
Ugh.
No way. But the last to end it all out too, I had Mud's lucky shirt. So that's from the movie Mud with Matthew McConaughey. Supposedly it could protect you from snake bites. Might have been more appropriate for my outfit, quite honestly. And then Eddie Munson's Hellfire Club shirt. Obviously, it's my background all the time. I wanted to take that. That's where I was conflicted, and obviously didn't go that route.
Okay, I love it. Yes, that's all great stuff there. And maybe you at home, let us know what we missed or what you would build for your favorite iconic movie outfit.
Sure.
Yeah, there it is. We got it.
Put the poll
okay. Yeah, felt really strong about that one. Mac, you're our guest. Why don't you run through your iconic movie outfit for us?
Sure. Hold on. I just closed it like an idiot. All right, my iconic outfit from shirt on down. We got the Vote for Pedro shirt from Napoleon Dynamite, my Rocky gray sweatpants, my Nike Blazers from Like Mike, allowing me to play basketball like Michael Jordan. I got the college crew neck sweatshirt from Animal House. I have Marty McFly's red vest, and of course, Mary Poppins' umbrella.
I love it, Nick. Y'all. Why don't you hit us with your outfit? What are you wearing? Oh, quickly though, Mac. What are you doing in this outfit?
It is a very it's an outfit built for utility. I feel like I could do most things in this. Maybe not play sports, but I could probably get in a quick fight if I had to. I could escape, obviously, with the umbrella. But I feel like you mentioned it earlier. I'm like, this is a perfect outfit for tailgating. I'm in a parking lot drinking beer in this outfit.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You're having a good time. You're staying warm, maybe in a nice, cool, brisk, but you're not sweating. You don't have too many layers on. It works. You could take the vest off if you like.
Right.
It plays. It all plays.
Okay.
Nick, how about you? Why don't you give us your outfit and what the hell are you doing in this outfit? Because that's the most pressing question right now.
Okay, I have that figured out too. So shirt, I got wood t-shirt from Shaun of the Dead, worn by Ed. Pants, Ryan Gosling's jeans in Drive. Shoes, the Roadhouse knife boots from one of the bad guys. For my jacket, hoodie, vest category, I have Spawn's cape. My first accessory is Master Shredder's knife fingers. What the fuck? It's not Freddy Krueger, you asshole.
I don't know what it is.
Although that could have been an accessary too.
That would have been a good one. Yeah.
But Shredder's
claws.
Claws. Thank you. His claws. Yeah. And then my other accessory is Saruman's walking stick over Magneto's helmet. Should have gone with Gandalf. That would have been a whole Ian McKellen situation. But what am I doing? I am going to Comic-Cons all across the country. And guess what? I don't have to pay for flights because I have Spawn's cape. So I'm all set. And I'm going to cash in. That's all I do for life. I'm not going to be an assassin. I'm not going to save the world, take over it. Or maybe I'll take over it because now everyone's going to be my minions. They're going to pay to go hang out with me because I have all this cool shit.
You wouldn't be able to board a plane with the go past TSA with all that.
I don't need it. I have the cape. I can fly.
Yeah, exactly. You would have to have the cape.
Killing it. I'd still be killing it.
You'd be killing it at the Comic-Cons, charging like $5-10 a photo. It'd be nice. It'd be a nice life.
Would it be $5-10? Oh, shit.
It'd be a sweaty life.
This is true.
That's all great stuff here. Okay, so I am I got Danny Zuko's black t-shirt from Greece, tight black t-shirt. But I'm going with the maybe Brokeback Mountain blue jeans from Jake Gyllenhaal there to kind of measure it out. I got the Nike Mag sneakers from Marty McFly, Back to the Future Part 2. The top off to go over the black t-shirt. It's Ryan Gosling's white bomber jacket from Drive. And then maybe in the back pocket, kind of just sticking out of the rear end of the jeans there, I got the Springfield Armory gold pistol from Nick Cage in Face Off. And then rolled up into the black t-shirt on one of the sleeves are a pack of Morley cigs. And what I'm doing, I'm going out to a pool hall, going out to someplace with a jukebox that I can kind of elbow and get a song playing. Maybe a place where I can slide a shot down to a woman across the bar to kind of make a scene. Any sort of thing like that. I'm looking for women with wedding rings that are looking to take them off for a night. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm a PUA for the night. I'm a pickup artist.
A lot of leaning on walls too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 1 foot up against it, kind of leaning, and maybe got my arms back like crossed and folded. Just kind of scoping out the scene, man.
I love the pool hall call too. It's so ridiculous. Just made me think of Pool Hall Junkies. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
It could, yeah. It all plays. It all plays here. So that's it. That's the definitive iconic movie outfit draft. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise here. Mac, thank you so much for joining us. Or do you want to stick around for the Discharge Depot? You want to buy a ticket?
Sure, why not?
We need him to stick around because I don't know what the hell he's doing on the show this week.
Oh, okay. There you go. I'll hang out.
Okay. There we go here.
Choo-choo, bitches.
Oh, before that, I was so lost in the sauce of the draft here. We got Frank Fleming. This can't be the real Frank Fleming here. He left us some comments on YouTube. He says, "Hey guys, the greatest movie outfit, Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit." I'm not with that. That's pretty bodacious there.
Yeah,
we should not going
to disagree.
Okay, so we should have the other Billy D go and put out our combined outfits, and then we should also have him just superimpose all our heads on the Jessica Rabbit outfit and see who pulls it off best.
There we go. So we got some Frank Fleming. My man Frank Fleming's kind of horny right now. He's got Jessica Rabbit, then he continues to go on and says, well, Joe Pesci, that's not really horny. I'll take that back there. But the last one, Princess Leia's gold bikini, Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Iconic there. Now, do we want to see Frank Fleming wearing those outfits, though? That's the real question.
Out of sheer curiosity, 1,000%. I would love to see that.
That would be like seeing Jabba the Hutt wearing those. Interesting stuff there. But, okay, Discharge Depot. What'd you do this weekend, guys? What's going on? Mac, what'd you do?
I've been trying to catch up on movies from the year, so I just watched a few days ago Tetris. Have you guys watched Tetris?
No, but that's with the Kingsman guy.
Yes,
there, right?
Taron Egerton stars in it, and you might know some of the other actors. Really well acted, and a story I knew nothing about. So it's pretty intriguing. I gave it like maybe 32, 33 hot dogs. Not the best movie of the year, but I think it keeps your interest the whole time, which is all you can really ask.
I've been kind of turned off by all these like brand biopics, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like one of my favorite movies is Social Network, which is exactly that. So maybe it's just the flooding of all of this at once that it kind of turns me off from it. But so I'm gonna probably wait for a lot of these to kind of come out on streaming or something like that. Your Heirs, your Tetrises. The Blackberry movie looks interesting. I know you guys talked about that on your show.
Yeah, Blackberry had a very small budget, and you notice it at points. Tetris is Apple TV, and they pour money into everything.
Yeah,
so it's well made, well acted. It's going to be hard not to like.
Okay. All right, I like that there. What about you, Nick? What'd you do this weekend?
So, well, I was at a bachelor party ahead of my own, which is not going to be a problem for me at all. I mean, I'm here, right?
Where at? Where'd you go?
We were also in New Hampshire. Thankfully, everything's been right near
that's
me.
right.
This is it's been easy, and that's what I get after driving all across the country for friggin' weddings the past like 7 years. But anyways,
look at those assholes making you drive to places, go out of the country for a bachelor party. It's like, who do you think you are, right?
Yeah,
like, I'm
terrible people, awful. But anyways, I did get a chance to watch a couple of movies. We watched The Rental, starring Alison Brie. This is from 2020, and this was Dave Franco's directorial debut. I'll tell you what, as someone who is about to go to an Airbnb and then is going to another one, not ideal timing to watch this fucking movie.
Horror movie, huh? Yeah.
It is scary, Wes, and I really feel like you should watch it after the bachelor party, but I really feel like you should watch it because, and I don't want to say what it's about, because it is a little bit spoiler if you get too far into it. But the other thing that I watched, which you told me I didn't need to watch, and I forget, Mac, if you have watched it, but The Whale, I did watch that right after I got back from the bachelor party. I don't know if I've ever cried so much in a damn movie. I loved it.
I had a hard time finishing the movie. I haven't finished the movie, but he's great in it. I just it was really grinding for me to sit through, so I just haven't finished it yet.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Wes?
No, I love. I think the wife watched the Whale and turned it off. She couldn't get. She said it was too sad.
Oh, that's what it was.
It is very sad.
It's extremely sad. Yes, it's extremely sad, and that's why I cried as much as I did. His daughter. I thought, what's her
Sadie
name?
Sink. She's
Sadie
awesome.
Sink.
Yeah.
I loved the two of them in it, and I loved I don't know. I think it just spoke to me in different ways, and not because of the way that he saw his daughter in all of it. Obviously, she's like a kind of a twisted individual and all of it, but he sees what's really going on there, and it was just, I thought it was very powerful. So I cannot believe, I can understand people not liking the movie. I can, but it got a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes from the audience, but it got 63% from the critics. That to me is backwards. I do not understand that whatsoever. I would think
the critics gave him a gold or an Oscar, right? Didn't he win the Oscar?
He did,
but they're the stuff. I don't know. To me, the average thing that fans, moviegoers like is the stuff that you're not going to like from this movie. One of it being that it's a sad movie. Obviously, Americans generally like a happier ending in movies. So you have those people loving it, and then the critics are ripping it apart. And I'm just like, how? How does this make any sense? This is a deeply emotional movie, and they touch on things in such an impressive way. So it's just, again, I get people not liking it. I don't get critics not liking it.
No, I think you're right about that.
Critics are, got to stick up their ass there. They're playing anal ring toss there. How about that?
Oh,
call back to an earlier joke. I've been watching Righteous Gemstones season 3, so I got to catch up on the most recent episode here. But Righteous Gemstones, fantastic. Highly recommend. Danny McBride, everyone in it. Great. Adam Devine, John Goodman. The guy who plays BJ is my favorite character there. The kind of cuck beta husband. Hilarious, very funny guy. Highly recommend HBO Max. There we go.
To echo Wes's sentiment from Secret Invasion, I also have enjoyed it, mostly because I don't know what's going on either. I have to watch the new Rockstars recap videos to pick up on stuff that I missed. Yeah, naturally I'll be buried in my phone for a couple minutes, but
it's that's the same thing. I didn't realize who was on the phone in episode 3. I didn't pick up the voice there. And I was like, oh, well, that kind of is the whole episode.
Right. And it seems like there's a couple things here that don't off the top doesn't strike you right away. And then you start thinking about it and you're like, oh, that's going to be more meaningful than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely there. Yeah. So I like it. I want to see where it goes. It's good. It's good for what Disney Plus is.
The acting has been great. I'll say
well, you got Ben Mendelsohn, you got Samuel L., you got what's her name there that I can't remember.
Colby Smulders.
Gaia.
Gaia. Colby Smulders is good. She's you haven't watched it.
What's her face from
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark. There we go.
Her and the newcomer there, the guy that's playing the villain, Gavin, have been great.
Yes, very good. I like him too. He's been good so far. And again, because the whole point is I don't think you're supposed to know what's going on. If this is supposed to be a thing with the Skrulls and the Secret Invasion, you don't know who is who. I think you're supposed to kind of be confused the whole time. So I kind of like that. I don't know, but all good stuff. Then we got what's going on in the DSG. What are you doing this week on the Mac&Gu program?
So we'll have an episode out soon. We did Tom Cruise top 10 movies in preparation for the newest Mission Impossible, which we review later in the week as well.
Cannot wait for Mission Impossible 2 Dead Reckoning. Very excited for that movie.
Yeah, they're still calling it impossible. It's not highly improbable or more than likely. Okay.
We're too far down the path. Got to stick to it.
Apparently, but hashtag dork. We know they're doing Bear season 2. They already did that on Sunday. TLDR, we are going back to mainland again. Forgot what book Joe's talking about, but I am doing a Dark Horse book. There will be no. I've heard it both ways this week because of conflicts with Joe's schedule. And then for streamers, you can find Doc on Twitch at Backcracker Shime, on Twitch at Shime Time. Mac, do you still Twitch at all?
No. Although I probably Twitch more than those two. Those two are frauds.
It's crazy. Okay, well, is it at Fleetwood J Mac on there as well?
Yeah.
All right. And then you can find the Dork Boys whenever they play their video games over on the hashtag Dork YouTube page. And Wes, we are going to do a re-release next week, correct?
Yeah, we'll do we'll find something fun to do. I don't know. We'll be when the boys are away, we'll let the people play, right? Is that what they say?
Look at that. Maybe we'll find a draft that neither of us won and replay that again.
There we go. That's always good stuff there. Yeah, absolutely. But Mac, thank you so much. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at Fleetwood J Mac on everything. You can find the podcast at Mac&Gu Podcast.
All right. And we won't be back at the same bat time, same bat place. So we'll just talk to you soon. How's that?